think you know Henry VIII, the king with 6 wives and the founder of the Church of England? Think again. What your textbooks taught you is just a smokescreen, hiding one of the most terrifying figures ever to wear the English crown. He grew so monstrously obese, he needed pulleys to move, and his legs were covered in deep, festering wounds that never healed using pus and the stench of death. 2 were beheaded. 1 died giving birth. 1 was locked away and died alone. 1 was forced to annul their marriage to avoid the axe. And the last survived by pretending to be invisible. Henry didn't just kill, he tortured them psychologically. He made Anne Boleyn watch innocent men, including her brother, be executed before her own beheading. These women weren't just queens. They were prisoners in a deadly game they could never win. Servants would draw straws to see who had to go near him. And it wasn't just physical, his mind was rotting too. A traumatic head injury turned him from a vibrant young king into a paranoid, rage-fueled tyrant who ruled through fear and suspicion. Henry wasn't a dashing monarch. He was a living nightmare, with a rotting body, a twisted mind, and absolute power to destroy anyone who dared oppose him. By the end of his life, Henry VIII was literally a decaying corpse walking among the living. Everyone knows about his 6 wives. But do you know what they actually endured? 2 were beheaded. 1 died giving birth. 1 was locked away and died alone. 1 was forced to annul their marriage to avoid the axe. And the last survived by pretending to be invisible. Henry didn't just kill, he tortured them psychologically. He made Anne Boleyn watch innocent men, including her brother, be executed before her own beheading. These women weren't just queens. They were prisoners in a deadly game they could never win. Henry's appetite was as monstrous as his rule. He consumed over 5,000 calories a day in less meat, wine, and exotic dishes. He believed swan meat would make him more graceful, venison would improve his hunting skills, and oysters would boost his performance in bed. Meals were military operations, with multiple food tasters and 30-minute poison checks before he took a single bite. This wasn't a feast, it was a grotesque performance for his terrified court. His paranoia knew no limits. Henry turned his kingdom into a medieval surveillance state. He slept with loaded crossbows, daggers under his pillow, and guards at his bedside. His rotting body swelled so grotesquely that flesh would literally fall off as servants carried him. During the funeral procession, his coffin exploded, spraying decomposing flesh and royal stench everywhere. Dogs were seen licking his remains off the road. They had to dig his grave extra wide just to fit him in, and even then, the ground collapsed. Even in death, Henry VIII was pure chaos. This wasn't a king, this was a monster in royal robes. Secret tunnels were built for escape, peepholes for spying, and spies to watch other spies. He even suspected his own daughters of treason. People were executed for crimes they hadn't even committed, just dreams or rumors. The royal court became a psychological horror show, where a wrong word could mean your death, and just when you think it couldn't get any worse even, his death was a disaster.